This is Steve Ridgel, and it's Christmas season, and many of you are feeling that tug on your heart to do something for other people. A lot of times I get asked, what can we do? What should we do? What are ideas we have? And I'm going to tell you, not so much the ideas, I'll give a few suggestions. You can be creative, but I want to tell you three resources that you can use to help people this time of year. Number one, use your money. Now, some of you have some disposable money, and that's great. Some of you give at the end of the year, and that's great. But one way to find more money is give a few less gifts to other people. In fact, we've a couple of times over the years given people cards that say, we didn't get you a gift because we used that money for, and then told them what we gave that gift for. Sometimes in the name of people, sometimes we just use that. And you can use your money for a lot of things. I'm all about supporting charities that need help. We have two or three charities that are close to our heart, particularly groups that work in a Jesus setting with either babies or orphans or kids in need. We have a lot of heart for that. And so we try to give at the end of the year to some of those. We give a little extra to our church at the end of the year. So there are nonprofits we do that for. And so that's fine. And there may be some organizations near you that are directly giving into the community right now. That's a great way to give. Most churches, I think a lot of churches at least, will do gift drives for kids that don't have. You can use your money to purchase a couple of gifts. That's great stuff. Or you can look around and find some people that need a little extra and spend a little of your money to help someone. Maybe pay a utility bill. Some people want to do that anonymously. We've tried a few times to do it in the name of Jesus. Sometimes you can make that work, sometimes not so well. Or just go give it, let them know who it's coming from. Pay a bill and tell them it's because Jesus has been good to you. I don't know, you'll have to be creative and think, but God gives you some resources. Use them for other people, and especially use them for people in need. Number two, use your time. That's a precious gift. I'm so busy this time of year. That's what makes your time a great gift. Take a little time to do something for someone, to make some effort for someone that really needs it. You have a neighbor that's lonely and lives by themselves. Call and say, can I come over for coffee? I'll bring it. Or if they're mobile, invite them over for coffee or a meal and spend a little time. My wife cooks a lot of baked goods for our neighborhood, and typically we take them and drop them off. But occasionally we'll target someone and say, we're bringing something over. Do you have a few minutes? And just sit and say, how's life? What's going on? Tell us about your kids. How'd you grow up? What do you miss about Christmas as a child? Lots of things you can talk to that encourage people. Use the gift of time. Maybe at your church there are lonely people. Maybe go see a retirement center. There are lots of ways to find people that don't have anyone to talk to at this time of year that appreciate your time. Number three, use your energy. This is a great time to do something for someone. Man, clean up a yard for someone. Help them in their house. Volunteer to come in and clean their house. There are a lot of people in need, and they could use some energy sometimes. You may not have a lot of money, you may not have a lot of time, but maybe you can give a little energy to do something for someone. Give someone a gift certificate for 10 free lawn mowings that needs it. I don't know. Be creative. Think about that. But God's given you money. He's given you time. He's given you resources. And the reason it's a gift is because you have other things you could do with those. And if you're a believer, above all, use those to in some way speak a word for Jesus, give an invite to church, and not just church. Come to church, then come to lunch, hang out and watch a ball game with us, whatever it is. But let's give this season of the things God has given us.